all I ate was crackers and water. Um, and I was so hungry. And I went for a walk in Sydney. And somehow I got stuck in like a revolving door. And I was so hungry that my tummy rumbled for like a whole minute. And I like put my friend's hand on it and she could feel it. It was like, and for some reason there was like, things that you could buy inside of the rotating like revolving door, like shoes and like food and shit. Um and I was drinking like Coke Zero, and my friend, I don't remember who it was just like a friend, um was like, "Oh, why are you drinking sugar-free stuff? Like, you haven't had anything to eat all day, you should have some sugar." And I was like, "Well, that's like all that I have." Um, and then uh, Natalie was at someone's house and playing with another girl and her sister, the girl's sister, and they were playing like pirates. And for some reason they were using like a cheese container, like a plastic cheese. And then they like filled it up with water, but there was still like a packet of cheese in it. And one the older girl was like, "Oh, you know, um, you two have to walk the plank, and you don't get any booty." And Natalie got really upset. She started crying, and I went in there and I asked her what was wrong, and then she told me what happened. And I said to the girl, like, "Oh, that's really rude. If you're the pirate captain, you should share the booty with the people who did the work." And I said, I thought that, that it was really rude. You don't do that to your friends or, the people that help you. And I said, or she said something like, "Oh, like they don't deserve it." And I said, "Well, fine. I'm sorry you think that way, but like that's that's not very nice to your friends." And she said, "I don't have any friends." And I looked at her and I said, "Well, maybe that's the reason why." I said, something to think about. And then after that, I was watching a movie on SBS about Hitler. Fuck, why do I always have dreams about World War II? I blame you, Matt. There was some sort of battle, and there was like an orc head, and we kept kicking it. Um, and some lady was like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. You're like desecrating." I was like, "Oh, like fuck you." And then somehow the skull turned into like a giant lemon seed, and I gave it to her to plant. Um, then someone came around and asked, like, if all the people who were part of my regiment or my company or whatever, um, if they were still alive, and I had to like go through with the red pen and put like a giant X on the people who had died, and there was so many people. And I don't remember what the battle was for. But it like had descriptions of them, and it's like people that I don't know or don't remember, or maybe it's like random people that I've seen. And so like there was so many people that had died, and that was, yeah, that was kind of fucked up.